LEGOLAND Germany, where imagination becomes reality. For nearly a century, a simple idea has inspired generations of children around the world. An idea that creativity matters. An idea that play is more than entertainment. And an idea that even the smallest building blocks can become something extraordinary. Today, that idea lives on in homes, classrooms, workshops, and theme parks across the globe. But perhaps nowhere is it celebrated more vividly than at LEGOLAND Germany. Located in the Bavarian town of Günzburg, LEGOLAND Germany welcomes millions of visitors every year. Families travel from across Europe and beyond, drawn by the promise of adventure, creativity, and shared experiences. At first glance, it may appear to be just another theme park, but behind the colorful attractions and towering LEGO creations lies a story that began nearly 100 years ago. A story about imagination, a story about innovation, and a story about the remarkable power of human creativity. To understand LEGOLAND Germany, we must first travel back to the beginning. Back to Denmark. Back to a small workshop. And back to a man who believed that children deserved the very best. In 1932, a Danish carpenter named Ole Kirk Christiansen founded a small company producing wooden toys. The world was facing economic hardship, and life was often difficult for many families. Yet despite the challenges, Ole believed that children should always have opportunities to learn, explore, and dream. He believed that a good toy could do more than simply entertain. It could inspire, it could teach, and it could encourage imagination. These beliefs would eventually shape one of the most successful toy companies in history. Several years later, the company adopted a new name, LEGO. The name comes from the Danish phrase leg godt, meaning play well. Simple words, yet words that would become the foundation of an entire philosophy. Because for LEGO, play was never just about passing time. Play was about discovering possibilities. It was about experimenting, solving problems, and bringing ideas to life. In the late 1940s and early 1950s, the company began developing a new type of toy, a small plastic brick. At first, the concept seemed surprisingly simple. Each brick could connect to another, then another, and another. Individually, the pieces appeared ordinary. Together, they became extraordinary. A few bricks could become a house. A few hundred could become a castle. A few thousand could become an entire city. The possibilities seemed endless. What made LEGO different from many other toys was the freedom it offered. There was no single correct answer, no single story, no single outcome. Children could follow instructions if they wished, or they could create something entirely their own. Every builder became an architect, and with every creation, imagination became reality. As LEGO grew in popularity, it spread across continents and cultures. Children in different countries spoke different languages, lived different lives, and came from different backgrounds. Yet somehow they all understood the same thing. A LEGO brick represented possibility. The company continued to expand. New themes appeared: castles, pirates, space exploration, cities, trains, airports, adventures both real and imagined. Each new set invited builders to create stories of their own. By the end of the 20th century, LEGO had become one of the most recognizable toy brands on Earth. But perhaps the company's most ambitious idea was still yet to come. These questions eventually led to the creation of LEGOLAND. The first LEGOLAND park opened in Denmark in 1968 and quickly became a popular attraction. Visitors were amazed by the detailed miniature cities, incredible models, and immersive environments built from millions of LEGO bricks. The concept proved successful. Over time, additional parks were created around the world, and in 2002, Germany welcomed its own LEGOLAND. Located in Günzburg, between Munich and Stuttgart, LEGOLAND Germany was designed to bring the spirit of LEGO to life on an unprecedented scale. Today, the park contains millions of LEGO bricks. Everywhere visitors look, they encounter examples of creativity transformed into reality. and imaginative worlds inspired by the limitless possibilities of Lego construction. But Legoland Germany is about more than size. Its true purpose is to inspire. Children arrive with curiosity. Parents arrive with memories. One of the most fascinating aspects of Legoland Germany is how it appeals to different generations in different ways. For children, the park feels like an adventure, a place filled with discovery and excitement. Every corner offers something new to explore. Every structure suggests a story waiting to be told. For parents, however, the experience is often more personal. Many grew up with Lego themselves. As they walk through the park, memories return. The excitement of opening a new set, the challenge of building something difficult, the satisfaction of seeing a completed creation. For a moment, they reconnect with a part of childhood that never truly disappeared. And perhaps that is one of Lego's greatest achievements: its ability to connect generations. Grandparents, parents, and children can all enjoy the same experience together, not because they are interested in exactly the same things, but because Lego speaks a universal language, the language of creativity. A structure rarely comes together perfectly on the first attempt. Mistakes happen. Pieces are rearranged. Ideas evolve. As the sun begins to set over Legoland Germany, families slowly make their way home. Children leave carrying souvenirs. Parents leave carrying photographs. But perhaps the most valuable thing they take with them is inspiration. The inspiration to create, to build, to imagine, and to dream. The story of Lego is ultimately not about plastic. It is about people, about the ideas they create, the challenges they overcome, and the worlds they build together. From a small workshop in Denmark to a destination visited by millions, the journey of Lego reminds us of a simple truth. Great things often begin with small pieces, and when imagination is given the freedom to grow, those small beginnings can become something truly extraordinary. This is the story of Lego, and above all, this is a story about the endless possibilities of imagination. Let us know in the comments, what was your favorite Lego set growing up? Or if you'd visited Legoland Germany, what was the most memorable part of your experience? We'd love to hear your stories. And if you enjoy travel documentaries and discovering unique places across Germany and Europe, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.